Happy Scrubmas Day 2. Ignore the pink paper clip in my hair. It's the only way I can get these antlers to stay up. They are completely broke now. Scrubmas is when Tara tries to post as many scrub formula / recipes on YouTube as possible in the month of December. So let's just get into it. What's day 2's scrub formula? Ta-da! It's a candy cane sugar scrub. This is super beginner friendly, so let's get into it. Candy cane sugar scrub. Start out with a heat safe mixing bowl and add in Cetyl Alcohol along with Shea Butter and a liquid oil of choice. You can use almond oil, olive oil, sunflower oil, any natural lightweight oil of choice. Now go over to your pan, fill it up with a bit of water, put it on medium heat, fill it with some water and put your bowl in. This is a water bath and we're going to use this to melt everything down. Make sure it doesn't get too hot or else the water will start boiling and water will get into the bowl. So cover it if you need to with some aluminum foil. Once everything is melted, you can go ahead and remove that. And you're going to want to let it cool for a little bit before you add in the sugar. It doesn't need to be completely re-solidified yet, but just let it cool down a bit. And once mine cooled down a little bit, I added in the sugar and mix that completely in. I'm just using basic white granulated sugar, but you can use any type of sugar you want, but keep in mind it will affect the final color of your product, so it might not look like white on the candy cane stripe if you use a darker sugar. So a few hours later, it has hardened up quite a bit. I think this is the perfect consistency because it's not too hard but not too soft, and obviously the more you work with it, the softer it gets because of just the temperature of it heating. The more you use it, it just gets softer. And it does create just gorgeous scoops with the ice cream scoop. It's much softer than the scrub we made yesterday. So what I'm gonna do is divide half of it up into a separate bowl. And the smaller bowl here, I'm going to keep whites. And in the larger bowl, we're gonna dye it red. So what I did was split up the Peppermint Essential Oil into 2 separate bowls. And in one of the bowls with Peppermint Essential Oil, I added in this Baku red mica powder. I will have a similar mica powder link down below. And I added that in and mixed it in to help dissolve the mica powder before adding it into the scrub. Because if you add the powder directly into the scrub, it will chunk up and not mix in evenly in the scrub. You want to mix it in with an oil first. So that's why I used the Peppermint Essential Oil to help dissolve it first. And it made the red mica powder mix in very easily. And then as for the white one, all you got to do is add in the Peppermint Essential Oil. We don't use any mica powder here, but if you want to try to make yours a little whiter, maybe titanium dioxide might work if yours isn't white enough. But anyways, now we're done here. So I'm just going to let mine sit until the next day to harden back up a bit before we add the layers. Because we want to make sure the scrub is kind of hard when we do the layers so they don't bleed together. And again, the scrub gets softer the more you work with it. So yeah, the next day is when I did the layers. I just used these little ice cream scoops to scoop it in and then flattened out each layer with a spatula, making sure to use only the red spatula for the red scrub and only the white spatula for the white scrub to make sure the colors don't bleed together. And yeah, that is the final candy cane scrub. Again, I think this is perfect for gifts during the holidays, or if you want to do a little DIY project with your kids. This is super easy, beginner friendly, safe for kids to do. And I think this makes a awesome basic scrub that I think most people will love. It does obviously leave your skin feeling oily because it's made with oils and there's no ingredient to help wash off. But I personally think it feels great on the skin. If you want a nice moisturizing scrub and exfoliation, I think this is a great recipe to try. Let me know if you try it down in the comments below. And again, the formula and the recipe will be in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, don't forget to go over and check out my Patreon where I post 2 exclusive videos every single month. So there is a ton of videos you can go over there and binge watch. For only $5 a month, you get access to the entire backlog. And for $10 a month, you can get a shout out for your small business. So let's shout everybody out. Nature's Farm Girl, Let's Blend LLC.com, Stardust Bath and Body over on Instagram, hempygirl.com, shoplevis.com, Owl and Lily over on Etsy, embracebeautyessentials.com, Legendary Bath and Body, Astari Apothecary, Revega Cosmetics here on YouTube, exorebb.com, Pardo Naturals, Natural State Skin, thenatureinus.ca, nearcatelier.com. You can use the code on the screen for 20% off, earthandambernaturals.com, Shark City Naturals, and the rest of these companies are launching soon. Skinbydevu.com, Seventh House and Oak over on Etsy, at Black Petal Beauty on Instagram, and mycrowningglowery.com. Thank you guys so much for your support. Literally without the Patreon, I would not be able to continue doing what I do. You guys literally sponsor every single video, so thank you guys so much.